Hey guys, this is Miss Lindo. This is Homework Help Module 3, Lesson 7, and we've been talking about place value, and today our students did a great job. We talked more about standard form, expanded form, unit form, and word form when talking about numbers and talking about the value of the digits. So let's take a quick look at our work today. So today we discussed this anchor chart, and this will help your child tonight with homework. Standard form when talking about place value is honestly just the written number. And so when we say standard form, that is just the standard form of that number. Expanded form is when we take apart that number, kind of like we did last night with homework, and we're adding those parts. So the hundreds, the tens, the ones, so that would be 400 plus 30 plus 6 equals 436. This is also an anchor chart that we used previously, and this just kind of explains the number bond. Unit form is when we're talking about how many hundreds specifically, how many tens, and how many ones. And then word form is spelling that out. Your child should have brought home a number word worksheet that we worked on today in class, and so this would be a great review. We really need our second graders to know how to spell number words, especially for when they're writing word forms. So tonight, the must-do problems on the front are just number 1, and so the students are going to need to use standard form, expanded form, and word form. So if you go back a little bit in the video, it would help you to pause it so you can see the standard form, and that's just the number. Expanded form, that's when we have our addition sentence, and then the word form. We're going to look at the bundles of hundreds, tens, and ones, write the standard form, expanded form, and word form for each number shown. So remember, these are our hundreds, these are our tens, and then these are represented as our ones. We're not going to do number 2, and let's flip over to the back. On the back, we're going to do all problems, and so for number 3, we're going to look at the unit value of the 3 in 432. So I asked our students today, if we were going to do expanded form, what would that 3 represent? Number 4, what is the unit value of the 6 in 216? So just like earlier, if we were going to do this in expanded form, what would be the value of that 6? And then number 5, write these 3 numbers in order from greatest to least. And I'm going to have the students read those numbers so that way they can think about, sometimes when we hear those numbers orally, it's a little bit easier for us, but if they're reading those numbers, that really helps us with place value. So these 3 numbers we need to put from the greatest number, down to the least. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. You're doing a fantastic job. Keep up the great work.